phonics today. Okay, we're going to start our phonics by recapping some of the sounds we already know. So when you see them, say them. I'll say them afterwards so you can make sure you've got them right. Okay, off we go. Well done. Ear. Your. Oo or ah, e, I, oi, ow, o, or, I, oo, or, ow, e, oo, o, oi, w, or. Wonderful. Okay, it's now time for us to practice our tricky words. Off we go. What? Said. Out. When. Little. People. Have. Come. There. Asked. So. Do. Some. Mr. Oh. Mrs. Were. One. Like. Looked. There. Once. Where. Wonderful. Okay, as it's Friday, we're going to spell 3 of our tricky words. Oh, in fact, today we've got 4. Okay, so your first tricky word is have. Have. See if you can write have on your whiteboard or piece of paper now. I'll put it on the screen to help you, but only look at it if you're really struggling. Wonderful. Pause the video if you need a bit more time. Okay, the next tricky word I would like you to spell is come. Come. I'll put it on the board to help you, but try not to look at it if you can. Pause the video if you need a bit more time. Okay, your next 2 tricky words are so and do. I know you know these ones very well, so I'm not going to put them on the screen to help you, but writing so and do on your boards. I'll hold them up after you've written it so that you can check you've got them right. Okay, pause the video if you haven't written them because I'm now going to show you them. So and do. Wonderful. Give a little tick for each one you got right. Okay. We are now going to move on to learning our new phoneme. Our new phoneme, I say it, you say it. A. Wonderful. And that's A in crayon. I mean A in snake, sorry. A in snake. A in snake. A in snake. Lovely. I'm now going to show you the grapheme for the phoneme A. Now, this phoneme is a split digraph, which means two letters make our sound, but they have a little letter in the middle instead. So instead of a letter, we've just got a little line. So remember, when you're writing your words with your A in, that little line turns into another letter. Okay, I'm now going to show you your grapheme for your phoneme A. When you see it, say it. Wonderful. Okay, we're now going to play a game of see it, say it. So when you see A, say A, but only A. Off we go. A, well done. Okay, let's try that again. Off we go. A, well done. Okay, one more time. Just mix it up. Okay, off we go. A, well done. Now that you've read A, I'd like you to say A and write it on your whiteboard 3 times, remembering your split. Off you go. Pause the video. Okay, now that you've written A on your whiteboard or piece of paper 3 times, we're now going to play a game of Ob and Bob. Okay, so reading the word on the screen. Remember your A's split, so our little line has turned into a Okay, so game. Is game a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. I wonder if you could put game into a sentence for me. Pause the video now and think of your sentence. Okay, tell me your sentence. Wonderful. My sentence would be, I miss going to a football game. Okay, so game is a real word, so we're going to... Okay, reading the next word on the screen for me. Wonderful. Escape. Escape? Is escape a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Wonderful. Pake. Is pake a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Lovely. Amaze. 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 Is amaze a real word or a nonsense word? That's right. It's a real word. You're amazing at your new phonics. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Wonderful. Chame. Is chame a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Well done. A cake. Is cake a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Pause the video and think and see if you can think of a sentence with the word cake in it. Okay, tell me your sentence. Wonderful. My sentence would be, I had birthday cake on my birthday. Okay, so cake is a real word. Read the next word on my screen. Wonderful. Glake. Glake. Is glake a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, glake is a nonsense word. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Brilliant. Nade. Nade. Is nade a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Oh, sorry. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Wonderful. The next word is take. Is take a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Okay, reading the next word on my screen. Brilliant. Same. Is same a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Well done. Okay. Now that we've read some of our words with our new A phoneme in it, it's time that we spell some words. So standing up where you are in a space, ready to sound out your words. Bake. I say it, you say it. Bake. Bake. Wonderful. Robot arms at the ready. Let's sound out the word bake. Off we go. B-A-K. Bake. And again. B-A-K. Bake. One more time. B-A-K. Bake. Wonderful. Let's pinch those sounds on now. Bake. So there are 3 phonemes in our word bake. Lying like a lizard or sitting beautifully at your desk, can you write bake on your piece of paper or whiteboard? Pause the video now. Written bake. The next word, I say it, you say it. Cake. Cake. Wonderful. Okay, robot arms at the ready to sound out the word cake. Off we go. Cake. And again. Cake. One more time. Cake. Let's pinch those sounds on now. Cake. So there are 3 phonemes in our word cake. Lying like a lizard or sitting beautifully at your desk, pause your video now and write the word cake on a whiteboard or piece of paper. Wonderful. So you should have now written cake. The last word we are going to try and write on our whiteboards is snake. I say it, you say it. Snake. 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 Wonderful. Robot arms at the ready to sound out the word snake. Okay, off we go. Snake. Snake. And again. Snake. Snake. One more time. Snake. Snake. Let's pinch those sounds on now. Snake. Snake. So there are 4 phonemes in our word snake. Now, sitting up beautifully or lying like a lizard, write the word snake. Okay, now that you've written snake on your whiteboard, we're going to apply our phonics with a bit of sentence substitution. Okay, pause the video now and read the sentence that we have already on our screen. I'll read it to you afterwards. Wonderful. We can bake a pie today. We can bake a pie today. Wonderful. I'm going to change some of the words now. And then I'd like you to pause the video and try again. Off you go. Pause the video now and read the sentence. Well done. We can make a cake today. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to change them again. Okay, pause the video now and read the sentence. Lovely. They can make a cake today. Well done. Okay. What I would like you to do now is pause the video and think of your own sentence. It could be a sentence that makes sense or a sentence that's a bit silly, but I don't mind as long as you write a wonderful sentence. Make sure you remember your capital letters, full stops, and beautiful kinetic letter handwriting. Pause the video now. Well done. I'm sure your sentence was absolutely amazing. Thank you for a wonderful phonics session, Year 1. I'll see you next week.